Yo guys, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another sort of 642 based video. Now, I've not actually done a 642 video a bit like this in a little while. It's been a little while since the last big sort of comparison video, and I'm not going to be doing a comparison with another brand this time. I'm going to leave that until the next round of reviews. But what I am going to be doing in this video is comparing this 642 collection with the previous 642 collection. So, this 642 collection, basically collection 4 part 1, which is actually right here besides me. So we've got all the t-shirts and stuff basically stacked up right here. We've got the hoodie right there, and that is basically collection 4 part 1 right there. And then we also have the previous collection which was released, which was collection 3 Cherry Blossom, which is basically here. As you can see, got all the t-shirts here, got the hoodie, and we also have the zip up hoodie, which I'm literally wearing right now for this video. I will get on to that, why I'm wearing this one specifically in a second. But before we actually go ahead and get into this, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, so I massively appreciate it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and smash a like on this video. Also, if you want to help out a little bit more with making these videos and making these drop videos actually possible on this channel, because these are very, very expensive videos to make, along with all these reviews. They're definitely not cheap kinds of content to make, so I'd appreciate it if you guys could help out in any of these ways if you can. Number one, you can either become a channel member, which is only $1.99 a month, and you get loads of cool little perks along with being an actual channel member on this thing. And yeah, all the information for that is in the description below. Basically, there is a link that will take you to all the information about that. If you don't want to do a monthly payment, you can drop a super thanks on this video. You can donate as much or as little as you want to, and all of the revenue from super thanks and channel memberships goes directly back into making content for you guys. So it's pretty cool. But if you can't do that, then please just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and share this video. It all really does help. But moving past that, let's go ahead and get into this whole video. So I'm going to be basically marking these on a few different categories, comparing them, and then seeing which drop is better, whether 642 is improving or whether this drop is a decline from the last collection. So pretty interesting one, and yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, because I will say this is definitely a close one with different factors playing a different part in this. So let's start off with the obvious place, which is the packaging that these two drops came in. So the Cherry Blossom drop did come with absolutely no packaging other than just a white plastic bag. It was completely unbranded, and it basically just came like that. Now, with drop 4 part 1, there is actually some packaging to talk about on this, which is this huge 642 AM drawstring bag. Now this is literally what this entire collection came packaged inside of, and it also had a mailing bag around the outside. And yeah, very cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely giving big points for the drop 4 part 1, because genuinely this is a really cool way to just, you know, ship out all of your merchandise, well, ship out your clothing. I think it looks really cool, and it's nice to have these bags to just store items in as well, which I think is really cool as well. I will actually get onto comparing some of these items directly in a little bit, but we're just doing the overviews right now. So yeah, packaging, I've got to give it to the drop 4 part 1. Now let's go for the actual tags on this. Both of these actually did come with tags, I believe. Yeah, I believe that both of these collections did come with the tags as seen right here. I have a bunch of them from this collection, but I also do have more from this collection. So yeah, all of them came with the signature 642 tag, which is always a good thing to see on the brand. So, if we're going to go through comparing the actual clothing now, I will say actually that I did get freebies with both of these collections, which it's actually really, really cool. I got some socks with the Cherry Blossom collection, and I got this free 642 keyring with this collection, which I think is actually pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, this is a really, really unique piece. I don't think a lot of people actually have this as well. So, yeah, big up Batson for sending me this really cool limited edition keyring out. It was available on the store, and I believe that it has changed now. I believe it wasn't available on the store now, but it could be wrong. It could be back available on the store. You can actually go ahead and pick one of these up. If it is available on the store, I think it is $6.42, but I got this one for free. So, yeah. That is super cool. Now, let's go ahead and go over the actual items you get in both of the drops. So, as you can see, in this collection, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 t-shirts and 1 pullover hoodie and 1 zip-up hoodie. Right here, which I'm wearing. And in this collection, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 t-shirts and 1 pullover hoodie. Now, if you actually compare 6, 7 here, you've got 4, 5, 6. So you've actually got more items in this collection, which I actually do dig. I do like that, and I do like that they have more items in this collection. Now, again, that's got to be another point to collection number 4, part 1 here. But one thing that I will say is, with the whole of with all of the different items that you get in this drop specifically, but this collection you've only got really t-shirts and 1 pullover hoodie available. With this collection, the Cherry Blossom collection, you got a zip-up hoodie as well. So I'm going to have to give that point to the Cherry Blossom collection for basically offering a bit more in terms of variety, in terms of actual products. So, next I suppose we better go on to the colorways, which I'm trying to go down as many different routes as possible and really, really break down each of the collections here. And this is the final one that I will do before I go ahead and pick out some items and directly compare them to each other. So, yeah, we're about to do. I can't do that with the zip-up hoodie because there isn't a zip-up hoodie in this collection, but I will do it with the pullover hoodie, and I'll pick a couple of t-shirts to actually compare against the other collection as well. But one last thing, which is the colorways. So as you can see in this collection, you have colorways of only white t-shirts, and you only have black hoodies. Now, I've got to say, in terms of colorways, I'm going to say that Drop 4 Part 1 gets the point in this one, because they've got white t-shirts as standard, but they also have a black t-shirt, a vintage blue t-shirt, and also a vintage blue hoodie. Now I've got to say, vintage blue is a brand new colour to 642, and a brand new colour to my wardrobe as well, which is really, really cool to have this new, unique colour, which really is quite rare in terms of thing. A lot of other brands don't tend to do this specific colorway, which I think is really, really cool, and again, really, really deserves the point to Drop 4 Part 1. So yeah, now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead, cut the camera, and I'll get back to you guys when I actually have some items to compare directly towards one another. So yeah, let's go. So I have basically gone ahead and picked out a load of different pieces, and I'm going to be basically directly comparing the pieces together. This one could be a little bit of a longer one because I have picked out a little bit more pieces than I have really for any of the previous collections, because yeah, there's quite a bit of an upgrade in quite a lot of the individual pieces in this, and that's why I do like this collection as much as I do. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first two pieces I want to actually compare is the pink balaclava t-shirt. Now, first of all, what I'm going to say about the pink balaclava t-shirt is that it is quite a pretty used design now. There is quite a lot of the balaclava t-shirt variations out there now, so that is definitely one thing that I would say is probably putting this slightly down a little bit. There is quite a lot of these out, and I've got to say there's quite a lot of new designs in this collection, in the Drop 4 collection, so it's pretty good. But I've got to say the quality of this t-shirt is definitely good. You've got the quality right here. There are a couple of little defects and stuff and bleeds and stuff like that on this t-shirt, but all in all, I've got to say good t-shirt and I do enjoy it. But I have to say Drop 4 does take the absolute cake on this one, because right here we have the 4x logo t-shirt right here, and I've got to say absolutely really good t-shirt. Now, even though these are literally the same colour, both of these t-shirts are white, this one is very creative and different. So this one has 4 different small logos on it, and we've got 2 logos right here, which are ones that have been used before. We've got the 642 logo and you've got the star logo, and then on this one you've got the little star thingy logo right here, which I think is really cool. And this is the first ever t-shirt to include a sleeve print, which I think is genuinely really cool. So we've got 6 on this side as well. So I've got to say between the 2 t-shirts, the Drop 4 on this one definitely has got to take it top spot on this one. So Drop 4 wins that comparison. So let's go on to the next comparison, which is this t-shirt right here. As you can see, it is the white t-shirt with the big 6 in pink logo right here. Looks very cool. Again, really nice little t-shirt. It does make it good that it was actually in that music video that was associated with this collection, which does make it a little bit cooler. And you've got, yeah, very nice design. I've got to say, I do like it. But once again, I've got to say, Drop 4 does overtake it with this t-shirt right here. This is the black nosebleed t-shirt. As you can see, it's really nice that they've got a black colorway on this one. A black t-shirt. We haven't had a black t-shirt in 642 for a little bit, so it is very nice that they have this t-shirt right here. The nosebleed design is really nice too. It's got a range of different logos on it and a brand new logo right here, so I've got to say this one has to take the winning as well on this one. So again, Drop 4 Part 1 wins on that one. Seems like they're doing very well at this point, and this is definitely becoming like a bit of an upgrade. So right here is where things get a little bit closer, because right here we have this design, which is the overlay design, which I absolutely love. The big 6 cherry blossom overlay design. I think it looks really cool. I'm a big fan of this design, big fan of this colorway. I think it looks really insane. Again, I've got to say I'm a big fan of the colorway too, but the thing that really does tick it off for me on this one is this beautiful vintage blue colorway. I've got to say it just looks really cool. It's almost like a grey sort of blue colour. It just looks really cool. And obviously they used the standard white for this one. Gotta love the print, so I've got to say point to each team for this one right here. I'm saying it as teams, both a point to each drop. So this one is basically a draw at this point. And right here we have the cherry blossom t-shirt, which again, very nice design. I absolutely love the layered design on this. It genuinely looks really cool. Big fan of that design. But I've got to say as well on this one is that this t-shirt is the same colorway, but it has this blue design. And although this one is a little bit cleaner than this one, like this one's slightly less clean, I've got to say. But yeah, I'm gonna say for this specific t-shirt and everything, even though they have a brand new coloured print on this one, which is very, very good, you've got to give a point to each for just the actual colourways and print of this. So I'm going to say this is again another draw between the two collections right here. And finally, I want to get onto the hoodies. So we've got this, which is the Big 6 Cherry Blossom hoodie right here. It's a good high quality black hoodie. I think it looks really, really cool. And oh, the light just died a bit on this video. Okay, we're just going to carry on and hope that the light doesn't die completely. Yeah, anyway, so we've got this hoodie right here, and as you can see, really, really nice hoodie. There are a slight couple of little tiny things, like how it overlaps the pocket and stuff like that, which is, there could be like a little couple of little nitpicks with that, but overall I've got to say, very, very nice design, really, really cool hoodie. I really like the black and the sort of pinky colourway right there. And then we have this, which is the 642 Loud hoodie in the vintage blue, and I've got to say the vintage blue looks really, really nice. There's absolutely zero print errors on this one. It's absolutely perfectly printed to perfection. I've got to say this is probably one of my favourite 642 hoodies so far, and that's why I've got to say this one has to take the winning on this sort of competition. So with all of that over and done with, all of them compared with, I've got to say that Drop 4 Part 1 has to be the better of the two. 642 has once again shown how it has essentially improved since its last drop, which is a very, very good point really, because I mean, well, if the only way that I'd ever stop doing this reviews and ever stop going into all of these drops and buying basically everything is if 642 did get to a point where it just hit the roof and leveled. I think that would just be the point where I'd just be like, okay, maybe I'd do like the highlights and stuff, but maybe not like a full collection. But honestly, every collection I get from 642 never ceases to amaze me. And that's why I'm going to keep on doing these reviews and keep on doing all of these videos and comparisons and stuff like that, because genuinely with every single collection 642 seems to massively up the mark and improve every single time, which I've got to say is really, really cool and really, really nice to see as a customer as well, because I do really, really like this clothing brand and genuinely the designs are really, really cool, I'm not gonna lie. So that is basically it for this whole video. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, like and subscribe, and peace.
Yeah. You ready? Hey. Let's go. Back. Yo, once again I'm back around. Real shit back in style. Haters reconcile. I'm so black and proud. First class tickets now. Feet all in the eye. Everybody looking down. Everybody get red when you brown, huh? Looking me up. I'm putting it down. You picking it up. Checking the models. They want us to go to college just so we can be stuck. Go to school to make a living, or teach yourself to make a fortune. Common sense. Welcome to the apocalypse. Bitch, I'm one of the horsemen.